What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists. And Peter, the final trailer for Superman. It better be the final, because I don't want no more spoilers. Just dropped a few days ago, and you know, we had to jump on it and do our reaction. But before we get into talking about any of that, as always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peter, we got our tickets.
We got our tickets.
It's in.
This is shaping up to be sound like a very impressive movie.
Yeah.
Because there's all these little things now that the press tourist has started.
The train is going.
And James Gunn has been not releasing too much, but he's been talking about like I can't make a movie if it's a bad screenplay. So if it's a bad screenplay, he either won't do it or he'll work on it.
His name is attached to this one, which is. And this could be a make or break. I don't know.
And we've seen in the previous trailers too that like Superman is vulnerable because as the comics portray him as like he's a god.
Yeah.
But James Gunn didn't want to do that because
it's almost like he broke him down a little bit.
Well, he does because he needs to be, because if he's like, well, who's going to win in this fight? Is it Spider-Man, Batman, or Superman? Well, who's it? Well, I can just beat that. I create a god man. He can kill you when he winks. So that's fun. That's stupid. So Superman has to be vulnerable. He's got his weaknesses. We know about kryptonite and all that stuff,
which will come into play as we've seen. But
it sounds like he's going to be getting the snot knocked out of him a few times.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
there's only one way to find out, and that is to get into our trailer reaction, review, and breakdown for the final trailer for James Gunn Superman right now.
Destruction. Superman.
Oh, subtle music, man.
The most
I've never understood how
being
his flight
on planet
works.
Earth.
Nice.
We finally meet.
Now, as planned.
That's so cool. Oh, he's just like sauntering.
And of course, that reporter you always do interviews
so
with.
Cool.
Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
Why? Why though?
Man, they're making Lex out to be dark, bro. It looks gorgeous.
I'm speechless because this does look so good.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
Wrap it up.
Good luck with that.
Whoa. Ooh, that was very James Gunn.
I learned something about the shot.
Oh, that was cool with all the green.
Whoa.
Lock the light.
Oh, that is like Super Guardians-esque right there.
They chose him.
Sometimes he's like a hero, but then he's like a villain at the same time. I don't understand like how to portray it. Like, it's gonna be cool to see that.
Now I don't understand how that
Quit
happened.
messing around.
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
Oh, that looks
Hey,
sick.
buddy. Eyes up here.
Oh, we got that.
That's really cool.
Look at those camera angles, bro. One thing I don't know, I'm not sure. Did you see when he got hit with a red beam? There was like eye beams.
Yeah.
It looked like a dark figure that was all like.
So
I don't know.
There's a theory that Ultraman that is there.
Yep.
Is Bizarro.
Well, that's what I said. I thought in one of our other reactions, and people were not calling me out, but clarifying that it was supposed to be the one you just said, not Bizarro, the other one.
Ultraman?
Yeah, Ultraman. But I would thought it was Bizarro.
Well, that's the thing. So, that's what I'm wondering, because there's thoughts of there's going to be other Kryptonians in this. There was a theory at one point that it was one of the comments, but the guy that's in the suit, the big like looks like Juggernaut.
Yeah,
he's a Kryptonian.
The Bolivia guy. Or whatever
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
But the theory that I heard that I read that was that Ultraman doesn't speak because he's bizarre. He's a failed clone.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a cool shot that they had. I don't know who he punched, but when the teeth came out and it goes,
Yeah,
ding, ding, ding.
yeah.
So people are like, well, why?
I don't know. I
is-
felt like that was James.
But people are saying that shot is in that particular one. Like Superman flies off, but you think that James Gunn would be like, he's right with him.
Yeah.
But they're thinking that
He
that's,
lingers on the.
What?
No, keep going. I'm
That the shot where it goes dunk, dunk,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the camera lens it's one of Luthor's drones because that's how he tracks Superman.
Oh.
So that's the shot that is.
So
apparently
it's
set
almost
up.
like you're getting Luthor vision, so to speak.
So he's like, what's going on with Superman? Was he can take care of my guys and everything like that? And then this particular drone shot is like, oh, he's gonna get him, and then dunk, dunk, knocks his teeth out, and then.
Well, you know what? It seems like the trailer and movie seems like it's going to be very. I know this is going to come off of whatever. Very Luthor and Superman heavy, which sometimes that's what you expect when you get a Superman movie. Lex Luthor, where's he at? But it does seem like Lex Luthor seems very cocky / confident in these trailers, which sometimes you get the cowardly version that is, and then you get the money hungry version, or like that's using his money to hire people, whatever. This seems like he's frontline action.
Well, yes, and I would assume, and again, I don't know this, but this is again a more established Superman. It's not like, oh yeah, there's my dad. I'm going to be the new Superman.
Which I think is one of the great unknowns of this film is we don't really know where it's going to start, where it's going to end, why Superman's in the situation he's in, and how did he ever reveal himself to the world? Will we even find out that backstory? Is that something else to come, I guess?
This seems like a very busy movie. Just from we're seeing Lois piloting some kind of ship. We're seeing Clark or Superman in space. He's got that thing wrapped around, which I would think that would be Brainiac. I would assume. We've got the shot with Mr. Terrific. Come on, man.
Yeah, well, there's going to be some comedy, obviously. I mean, James Gunn, we know what he can do,
but
especially.
They're showing more things that we haven't seen before.
I'm still a little worried. I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative. No pun intended to Spider-Man. But seems like a lot of characters, a lot of villains. How is James Gunn going to make these juggle properly? Because we've seen it tank in the past when someone throws too much at the wall.
We've also seen it do well with James Gunn. He did all 3 Guardians movies.
Yeah.
And I liked the Suicide Squad.
That was man.
I liked
For
it.
me.
For him to be able to work with as many characters in that, which was hard to do with the first one, and it didn't really pan out, but the second one that he worked on, it wasn't a perfect movie.
I did hear rumors, or it might have been James Gunn, I can't remember, it was a tweet or something, that James Gunn said that Batman and possibly Wonder Woman will show up in the second Superman that we are to see. But that's just rumor. Will we see any recognition of Blue Beetle in this movie?
Oh, I forgot about him.
Well, I got to ask the questions.
Probably
We're here to
not.
Distorted Theories.
No. Again,
No?
maybe they said that he is going to be part of this, so I don't know. He might just
Apparently-
show up and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And that's it.
Well, I mean, with all these heroes helping Superman, I know it's the Justice League or whatever, what's the other one?
Justice Society.
Yeah, one of the two. Obviously with Green Lantern and all them. But maybe Blue Beetle, why wouldn't he step in to help if he's already on the map as an established hero, if you
If
will?
we do get Batman, I know they've been dancing around this for a while, and I'm not taking anything that anyone has said for truth at this point because there's so many red herrings and MacGuffins everywhere. Do you think that Robert Pattinson would be the Batman of James Gunn's DCU, or do you think we're going to get another new Batman?
I don't see it. I like the Batman, but I think that was its own entity, and I don't know if it's made for this universe, unfortunately.
I love the Batman.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for a trailer reaction for the final trailer, hopefully, for Superman. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take a second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let us know in the comments, have you got your tickets for day one? What is Superman's deal in this? And is Lex Luthor, maybe he is going to win? Nah, just kidding. But with that, I am the real Jussy.
And I got to take crypto for a walk, so I'll be back in a second.
Like we always say around here, keep it real.